Hi, welcome to this episode of the Escal. Today we tried out something different in a new place. This is Olin's Bar and Restaurant with my very amazing lady colleagues.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm stuck on mine.
Workmates. Let's go back to workmates.
Okay. Today's topic is an interesting one. Uh,
Guys, welcome to the scarf.
red flags.
That was supposed to
and
be serious in this conversation. Anyway, welcome to the ESCO.
I'm Donald.
Obviously.
Anyway, I'm Liza. Welcome to the ESCO, and today's topic is going to be toxicity and red flags.
Yeah.
I think this is something we've always wanted to talk about, or we've talked about already at office, but we would like people to get to know about it because most people don't think there is toxicity in their relationships. And relationships is not only you and your boyfriend. No, I'm saying friendships, family, yes.
Relatives. Honestly, I think it's a huge thing. For me, it's like I feel like most people don't understand that relatives can be toxic, that friends can be toxic. Yeah, so because there is a sort of open-mindedness and freedom we have with friends that we don't have with like our family or boyfriend. So if I'm opening myself up like this with you with friends, it's pretty pathetic because you would use like
That
this,
against
yeah, right. Because I feel like if I have opened myself like this, like I've allowed a specific level of vulnerability in our relationship as friends, then as a person the least you can do is respect that. Like if you don't like me, then
Tell me.
Yeah.
and then
We can set boundaries.
Yes.
You can depart. You can part ways.
it's better than pretending to like me while sabotaging me or that.
How do you know that this friend is toxic? Because there are people who are going to show you that you deserve the best, you deserve this and that, but then all of a sudden they're going to be like, no, you don't.
Most people don't actually hide it behind it. They are toxic to your face because they know you can't cut them off.
And you can't do anything.
The problem with African families is we believe in cohesiveness and unity and being together. Like family is that thing.
Like what you can't
God
make
forbid.
it without family or something.
Yes, God forbid you decide not to show up for family event. But anyway, yes. Now you see, yeah. That's the thing about African family. This is how we've been raised. But it's the problem is, yeah, the best example I can give is when part of your body fails you or it's poisoned you. Like there's times when you have an injury, like say on your leg, and then it gets infected and starts to poison you, so they tell you to amputate your leg. If they can tell you to amputate a piece of your body, why can't you amputate a toxic person from your life? So you get, and I am sorry, and I'm pretty sure my mom is going to completely disagree with me because she believes in forgiveness and togetherness and everything. But I refuse. If I fine, I can forgive you for messing with my
But
family.
stay away.
No, there is that. I can forgive you the first time. I can forgive you the second time, but there is a limit.
I think by the
We
time
can't
you
be
cut off
big.
someone, you've given up.
them.
You've given up. Like you've given them a lot of chances and they've fucked up. Then you're like, no. I
Because
think
we can't keep doing the same thing
over and over again, and you're expecting me to just say sorry and you move on.
Actually, you see what I just said? One of my favorite quotes is insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but then expecting different results. The honest truth is, if you do the same thing over and over again, that is the hardest thing I'm going to change. Just going to keep doing it again. So, for your peace of mind, I would think it would be better to cut it again.
I think a sorry is supposed to be escorted with a change. That's why people, you apologize so that you can change.
I think it also comes back to effort. That person is really
That person.
But see, the problem with relatives is, how do you judge? Relatives are such funny.
Do they actually put in effort?
Because and this applies even to us ourselves, because we usually take the relative relationship for granted. because we expect and we relate it.
regardless of what. Yeah.
Regardless.
So because of this blood bond, we expect that everything shall fly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've also done stuff when other people like unhappy with that. But you see, because we do take this for granted, and we're like, she won't mind because you're late. Like, I'm sorry, I mind.
I do. Have you asked me? Did you
Yeah.
try to find out?
Because you see, just because we're relatives does not mean that specific things don't hurt us or they don't like impact us. Yeah? Because someone can be like, she's Yasmin anyway. She'll be fine with it. No. No.
Do you think?
I think getting back to your question, I think how do you identify toxicity and stuff in people? I think over and over, from my experience, something that has helped me identify that, regardless whether it's hidden beneath love or someone is showing you all these things that, I think energy doesn't lie. I've come to learn to read energy. And at this particular point in my life, I take energy very seriously. I can be I can be with someone, and if I feel like their energy is just not right, then I think it has helped me actually really.
I do trust energy, but
Yeah.
sometimes you never know. Sometimes energy you
It's-
might not feel
Can be
like it,
changed.
or it can be faked.
Yeah.
Yes.
And still, someone can have energy while they're still toxic, especially in like relationships. When I say relationships, I mean like the romantic kind.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because someone can truly actually like you, but when they're actually toxic,
Toxic. Naturally, yes, true. There are people who are just naturally toxic, but they actually like you.
yeah,
and for them, they feel like
and you
they're
might
okay.
find like their habits that are the problem. Yeah, because they've done something for so long, it's for them it's fine. But for you, it's like, yeah,
Why are you doing that?
Again and again, whatever.
Do you think it might come back to you as a person being so nice to people? Because I think sometimes someone can be so nice to someone and people take advantage of the fact that you're nice. And they start doing whatever they want because they know, oh,
Now, you
Jasmine
see-
won't do this.
Let me give you, my mom give me the point use her example. I'm so sorry, mom. My mom is a nice person, an extremely nice person. To the extent that people did terrible stuff to her and she forgives them. Yeah, and she's like, okay, awesome, it didn't happen. First of all, never act like it didn't happen. You can forgive
Because
someone
it did
without
happen.
actually not
Yes.
acting right. Because the minute you do that, you've given them a license to act like that again. Yeah. So because she acts like this, like people don't realize that she also gets mad, or that she also has, or that you get. Because if you never punish someone, and I'm not saying like it's like yeah, boy, but no, if you never make someone feel that what they did was wrong, then they will keep doing it because they feel like, well, what is she going to do? Yeah, because I feel that sometimes we need to stand up for ourselves, and this is something that, yes, just because you're a good person does not mean that you are a walkover. No one said that good people cannot stand up for themselves. Yes, be a good person, but be a good person who stands up for themselves. Yes, don't be a doormat just because you're trying to be a good person. No,
Even good
there's
people,
limits to how good you can be.
they get tired of being good. Yeah. Like,
But some behaviors can't go away.
like serious. I'm a nice guy.
No, I'm not saying don't be a good person,
Okay.
but set boundaries.
Oh, true. I
If
think
you're in my house, you will respect me. You cannot come to my house and insult me in my house because I'm going to throw you out. I don't care like the related. I'm going to throw you out.
Like-
Okay, fine, you go out and I get upset from me.
Let me ask this. What are some of the red flags? I think we need to also highlight because people some of us
don't know red flags.
don't know red flags. What are actually red flags?
I think red flags come from the person. There are people who can
Yeah.
put up with a lot of things.
Subject.
Yes. There are some things I can't put up with, but Yasmin can put up with, or you can put up with. And there are some things you can put up with and I can't. So I think red flags come from.
There are
but they are
universal red
yeah.
flags. For example, you know when someone's being aggressive or when someone's being
Abusive.
yes, those are universal red flags. Or and when she says abusive, I'm sure this also covers like emotional abuse or no even verbal abuse, because I don't think as Africans we take that so much into consideration, because we're not going to be in public and insult people, okay?
Or you're yelling on top of
Honestly, like I believe like if we're gonna have a fight, we should have it in private. I don't believe in public confrontation. They don't help anyone, they just aggravate everyone.
But why would you have? Okay. Someone has ever told me something like that. Like they were dating someone, and then they were in public, and then the lady starts like verbally abusing him in public, and you're dating. Like, I don't know. I just do not.
I think
know
I'll just
because-
stand up and
You're still there? You still think about it?
you know.
You know.
no, I okay. Anyway, but me I have okay. Honestly, I personally have a thing about people shouting. Like I don't appreciate people shouting. Like I just don't want someone to shout. Yeah, if something you don't would it hurt you to like just tell me?
Calmly.
Like I don't like this. I really do not appreciate it when you do it. Or that you did this and I'm like really unamused with what you did. I'm really angry. Because
What
you
if
don't
they just
have
tell
to
you
shout
one
to show
man
that you. Oh no. But then you see, in the end, it comes back to what we've been hearing about previous
Yeah.
podcast, communication. What do you mean, Ghana? Then I'll know there's a problem with communication. And if we can't like talk as like normal adults, then there's really something wrong.
I think that's a cue for you to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about people who like? There are people who manipulate others. Like, if I do something wrong, they feel like the other one. Okay, let me phrase this. If Donald did something wrong to me, and I be like, Donald, you did something wrong to me, it's gonna be like, no, you're the one who did something wrong to me. So he manipulates you into apologizing for something he did wrong, so that your friendship or relationship can stay together.
I really hate that kind of thing.
Like an eye for an eye thing.
No.
No.
How do I
Let me
explain?
give you an example. Donald, I found you cheating. And you're like, no, but it's because like we don't have sex so much. Yeah, it's still cheating. What the hell are you
At the
saying?
end of, yeah.
So you make someone feel like it's their fault because they're not
That you're
having
doing
sex with you so
something,
much
yes.
that you're actually cheating. No, boss, you cheated because it was a general. You could have told me, yeah, I am feeling like frisky.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
like, what do you mean? Like I cheated because you know, it's like
I'm,
what?
I'm starving there, so that's why I ended up feeling.
No, like.
Anyway.
Or like you're not dressing. I went out with this thing because for you, you're not like dressing. Yeah, buy me a
Tell
dress.
me.
Give it to me.
Yeah. And you see if I want to wear it. True.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
True. Do you think, relatives think that they are never wrong? Because I think the relatives think they are never wrong. I've never seen a relative who apologizes.
Apologizing.
Have
Never
you
met them.
You know, there's a saying that says, even a fool glows for that saying, it comes in a point of like, if I'm a fool,
You're going to continue being a fool
I'm
until you're
going to continue being a fool. Yeah.
it's
So-
not going to make you any more brilliant.
Yeah, so that's what it says.
Yeah, well, you're a fool.
And there's,
I mean, I'm not saying you.
Too late.
oh my god, dude. I,
No, I'm not saying you. I swear I'm not saying you. I swear to God, I'm not
like,
saying you.
I'll take
I'm
it.
just saying, like, I mean, if you're a fool, I don't think age can change that. You're a fool.
Yeah.
Either way.
So,
No, but I think I know what she's trying to say because I don't think relatives ever truly apologize.
They
Eh?
never.
Everybody just decides, okay, let's get over this,
Hmm.
and then we just move on to being like talking again. But no one truly ever apologized, honestly. And I don't think they ever and I think that's the problem with the whole toxicity in family relations is that
We don't
we
communicate.
we never confront people
never
about the
confront
things
and
that
talk.
they
They've done
say.
or
Or
they say.
and you see, for me, what annoys me the most in family is
yeah.
like
Yeah.
we like gossip, yeah, but then
That gossip is too
and you
much.
see someone gets
And then I
hurt by
gossip
this
someone.
gossip,
Someone
yeah?
who is even there, like you just move out to get a glass of water and they're like, oh,
In 1 minute.
muhara wagundu wamureba.
Now I'm ready.
No, and you
Eh?
see, The problem is
Even though
people
this
don't
is
understand
my
that
God.
gossip actually hurts someone. And if you're hurt
And
by
you cannot even
it,
be
confront someone.
By the time you come back into the living room,
Mama said that. Mama said the code there are four.
So I feel like in our families we don't confront enough. Like because we leave it
Or
like
have
that.
these
Yes,
conversations enough.
we end up getting information that's not true or hating people for the wrong reasons or getting angry. You see, and I feel like this is a very toxic thing.
Very much, very much.
Yeah, if you're really truly mad at someone, tell them. Tell them I heard you say this. I'm really amused that you say this. Yeah, and this thing of I want to tell you who told me. No, I'll tell you. I heard
From Gundi and
this
Gundi, they
person
told
that
me,
you told them this and that. I'm not happy with that. If you have a problem, you come and tell
Come
me.
and tell me that you know this and it's true.
We shall solve the problem. It does not make sense that you tell people that are not like are not going to like help the situation or they're not part of what's going on.
Or they could even make it worse.
Does this come down to friendship as well?
Yes, because we are
absolutely.
friends with more than one person. Yeah, and
And
the thing
somehow
with friends
we
is
are-
that we don't all have the same character.
True.
So I'm friends with
That's
you, I'm
something
friends
you
with
have to
both.
know.
So if I have an issue with you, and this happens with girls a lot, chances are high I'm going to go and talk to like someone, about what's happening here. But the problem is what information am I passing on? What you get?
You might say it innocently, but the other person is gonna take it in the wrong way.
And then they're going to go back to the other friend and be like,
And be like,
oh,
oh,
Yasmin said ABC.
Yeah,
But that's not what I
oh,
meant.
yes,
That's not
true.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was trying to like get advice or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, let me make something extremely clear. For me, it's a toxic thing when my partner does not discuss stuff with me, but goes and discusses it with someone else.
I think it comes down to also the relationship you have with your man. I think most people, when they're going through relationships, they don't know that you're supposed to actually be a friend to your man.
It depends
People-
on the relationship.
That is what I'm saying. So most people want to have conversations with the person they are with, but they are scared. This comes down to a toxic partner. Sometimes you have a toxic partner who doesn't want to listen to you, who, if you tell something, they're gonna be like, "Why are you telling me that? Chip, 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 you get." Or it would result into beating you. So at some point they'll be like, "Okay, this person is acting like this. Let me look for someone to talk to about this." So I think people also have to create that space of communication where someone can talk to you. If that's not it, I think women should learn how to shut up, because there are some things they're not supposed to tell their besties.
When you say women, I think you should say guys as well.
Yeah.
Because guys actually,
even
well, they
us.
do it.
And
They
that was
do
no
it
way
even
down.
more than
Oh.
women.
Actually, I
And
think you
you
guys
go-
are
you
more
go
exactly
to meet-
but you just never
You go
say.
and meet a guy's friends, like they've invited for a thing, and
And all of
everyone-
them knows what happens in the bedroom. They know that you've done the kachima, the praying
That
mantis,
is so.
you've done the house
That
I
fly.
don't get past me like that's first of all that's disrespectful.
By the way, now that just
Okay.
comes down to disrespect. That is disrespect. Like, have conversations. I know men want to have conversations about whatever things you do,
Yes.
but don't have a conversation about anything that happens with
There is
somebody
like
in the
boundaries,
bedroom or at
boundaries.
home. Yes. You can, you can say, okay, you're supposed to do this, you can do this. That is okay, but don't say, okay, that is a Pazwange, today to cause a house fly. Man, what are you talking about?
Over like she's
Okay.
very horny with like she wants us to have sex all the time. Like we had it in the morning.
Now
Why are you
she
giving
wants-
them their
Exactly.
schedule? Like what the
I
hell?
think even that's the thing that brings people to actually wanting to do stuff with your lady, because you're discussing your lady. There's people who say,
and then they get curious
Yes.
about whether
because every time you discuss your partner, your friend starts thinking, oh, so she likes this. I also like
that.
this.
Yes.
I think this is something. So your friends start going behind your back
Yeah.
to start trying to like hit on your woman, or the ladies go behind your back to start trying to hit on your man because they had, oh, he does this.
He's very good at the
Anyway, but
So
but-
I think that's also a
no,
toxic
this-
character.
Yeah, that's a toxic character. But I'm just gonna
It
say,
comes down to
I'm just gonna say this point. Sometimes, okay, it also depends the kind of, you could have that one guy, just buy.
That is the one guy who goes.
for yoga.
No,
Here's how you ask for advice. Yeah, you don't say, okay, Kati, my woman did. No, you can be like,
indirectly, yeah.
no, you can't. You don't even have to ask it indirectly. You can be like, oh, I want to do this. How can I do it? You get. think why are you even asking your friends?
By the time you ask them, at least you actually trust them. You just asking for me advice.
Let me
It's
tell
like
you
how-
that. Okay, this was the girl discussion we were having,
yeah.
and we were like, well, before you get actually to sleep with a guy, yeah, why don't you communicate?
their
Ask about what they want. You get
What's your
what's
kink?
your kink? Yes,
And
what do
kink
you
is
like?
that thing that
What's your
it looks
fetish?
Like, because you get, this is vanilla, what everybody else likes.
Yeah.
Kink is like,
Yeah.
On the top.
I think I do agree with you guys because intimacy is something, you know, you
and
need to
ask
sit
them.
there.
And when someone tells you your kink, they did not tell you to go and tell other people.
Yeah.
Aha, that is also another problem.
Yeah? And this is why people don't tell you these things because they're afraid you're gonna go and make fun. No.
Actually, you're gonna go and have a discussion and be like, oh, this person
Did you
likes
know this
and
person
this.
likes this?
They're
Yeah.
into BDSM. Oh my god, you should be scared of them. Like, I did
Those are
tell you.
private things. Those are
That
private.
is why I'm saying people who actually betray you are the people that are very close to you and people you trust. So we've said we don't know what. Okay, we know what red flags are, but they depend
Everybody
on some.
has their own version.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Understand.
What I think is when you see a red flag, I think you should act on them. Don't
Confront
let
someone
it.
and
Yeah.
tell someone I don't
Talk
like
about
this.
it.
If they don't change, or if they
Don't
don't,
let it
or if
stay.
they tell you that's who I am. By the way, the statement "that's who I am" is a wrong statement because a lot of the things some people say that's who I am are just bad habits that they just don't want to let you go.
People look at red flags and they don't care about them because before you fight toxicity, you have to fight the red flags. But people look at red flags and they're like, since it's the beginning of the relationship, it might change.
No,
Yeah?
tell someone I don't like this.
I'm coming. So they go into the relationship 1 year down the road and they're like, oh, this person does this. But then they're already falling in love with them. 2 years down the road, this person becomes toxic, but you can't get out of the relationship because you're already attached. So I think the first thing we need to do is you have to
The
see
minute
these red
you
flags.
see that
and
something
talk
is a
about it.
problem,
True.
talk about it. Tell them, I'm not comfortable with this. Yeah, I know at the beginning of the relationship you're truly worried that you're going to like break
Yeah,
you
Disneyland.
guys. Yes.
Honeymoon.
No, there is that, but there's also the worry that I might tell him at the rings me. And you're not yet secure in your relationship. But I'm sorry, you can't get secure in a wrong relationship.
True. Because you might get secure in a relationship.
Just put yourself first, peace of mind, then the relationship will come second.
Okay.
So as we are winding up this podcast, our last views on how best we can, get
Anything more?
Only just one thing. Deal with your issues. Don't air out your issues to other people, like too many people. I feel like that just
Even if
embarrasses
just one
you
person.
yourself.
Even if you air it out to one person, it's gonna come
Just
down.
yeah, and man, integrity. Let's remember what integrity is. If
Yes,
someone
respect.
has told you their thing, don't go around like
Yeah.
passing it around.
Also respect. I think you should respect your friends, respect yourself and your partner. Because you see, if you don't respect some people, is when you also go out and start airing out their issues.
Also, if you don't respect yourself, how is someone else going to respect you?
So that's it.
Okay,
But
so
I think it's also, we're all imperfect, but we
True.
can also change.
It is-
Become
it is
better
a matter
people.
of working
Because
on yourself.
me, I wasn't also perfect, but I keep getting better. When you come and tell me, oh, you know what, Donald, you can work here. So yeah, I guess there's always room for.
So, guys, don't forget to like
subscribe.
and comment.
Yes, please. You can tell us any new topics you'd like us to talk about. Plus, check out Harrisbenzz Media on Instagram, Harrisbenzz International on
Yeah.
Instagram. Give a follow, give a like, give a comment. We always read your messages.
Most definitely. As you can see, we are not in office. We are at Olives.
Restaurant.
Yeah. And yeah, they have some food, by the way.
No,
And
No, we are going to have lunch. Oh, yes, we're going to have lunch and a drink, and we shall tell you about it.
yeah, we're gonna do a whole review, and you'll know, like, yeah.
But
And
please check out this place. It is
yeah, it's
fun.
really good and awesome.
It has
And
a
yeah.
very nice atmosphere.
But anyway, we did have our bow, and no one was a pervert today. How sad.
a problem.
But
One was. We were nice.
yeah, we're gonna put your topics together, and we do like random thing where we pick one. Yeah, so we'll look out for our next podcast. We're gonna do a topic selection. Yeah. So
Please.
please leave us your topics in the comments and anything you want us to discuss. Anything. Oh, if you want us to to review a restaurant for you, you might also leave that in the comments for
Yeah.
us.
Or you can send a message.
Yeah, we
on our
have-
Instagram and our website.
Yeah, we have reviewed a couple of restaurants. You can check out our Instagram page. Yeah, we visited
Harrisbenzz
some.
Media.
Yeah, we did visit some restaurants. You can go and check them out. That we thought they were cool. Yeah,
If you like
great
our content.
environment and so on and so
Great
on.
food.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Okay, see you.
Ta-da.
Bye. Pew, 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 pew.
Yasmin, did you give them a kiss?
The other
I'm
day-
out of here.